Hi. So I have been seeing a lot. I mean, the news is blowing up. My Facebook is blowing up. My email is blowing up. All about this big, beautiful bill. I don't know if you guys have seen anything about it, but I just keep seeing more and more and more about it. And they're talking about Medicaid and national debt and so on and so forth. And to be truly honest with you, I'm not sure if it's the whole thing, right? Like, so there's so much encompassed inside of it. I don't know if it's going to be good for us, if it's going to be bad for us. But one of the things that stuck out to me that the media is kind of pushing is that it's only for the ultra rich. Like, the only people who are going to benefit from this big, beautiful bill are those people who are horribly wealthy. And so because I do tax mitigation, because I work with clients on how do we use math to best benefit you, I wanted to kind of clear some things up around this, because we have been looking at this tax change, that if this big, beautiful bill doesn't get passed, what this tax change is actually going to look like between this year and next year. Because if they don't pass this big, beautiful bill, funny enough, we're going to actually be increased. Everyone, right? Everyone is going to see this increase on how much they are taxed. And so what I did was I went out and I looked up the average income right here in Arkansas. So I'm in Northwest Arkansas, and I was just curious. Okay, so what is the average income in Arkansas? And it turns out that that number is right around $99,259. Okay, so what I did was I rounded that up to $100,000, and I said, if you are a married couple, right, and we're just going to use the standard deduction, we're going to be fair on both sides. We're going to try to do as close as we can to an apples to apples comparison. So this year, if you make $100,000 and all you do is take the standard deduction and you are a married couple, you would pay roughly $7,923 in federal taxes. So that is what you would owe. Now, I'm oversimplifying. Absolutely. Yes, I am. But that's kind of what the big, beautiful bill is talking about, is that federal tax bracket. If the big, beautiful bill does not pass, then next year you would pay $12,327 in taxes on that same $100,000. But wait a second. I just said that the $100,000 was the average income for a household. So we're saying that on an average income household, we are going to be increasing the amount of taxes that we would pay to the federal government by $4,400 per year. That seems like kind of a big deal, right? So if you are a household that's making $100,000 and all of a sudden you have an extra $4,400 that you owe to the federal government, to me, that makes the difference between whether or not you're able to go on vacation, whether or not you're able to make a couple extra house payments, or even maybe just make your house payments. It might pay a medical bill. It also might make the difference between what you buy for groceries. It could make the difference in being able to repair your car. $4,400 on $100,000 in a household is a huge difference. So, as far as the taxes are concerned, the rest of it we'll have to work our way through. But as far as the taxes are concerned, I just don't see how having an extra $4,400 in the average individual's pocket could be a bad thing, right? So just wanted to kind of clear that up as far as, how taxes are working. And I don't care if you're a Democrat, Republican, I don't, right? You can be whatever it is you want to be. But when the dollars and cents come down to it, my guess is that you'd like to hold on to that $4,400 as well. So this has been another edition of Shriver's Side Chats. I hope this was informative, and I hope that it helps you to understand a little bit more about this tax discussion and who's actually going to benefit from this if we're able to extend these tax cuts.